Yo, soldiers, fellow troopers, fellow Liverpool fans, fellow maybe other clubs fans coming to see what we're talking about. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is of course, the Rate and Debate Show, where we give our instant, pre-instant, because I've been on live since the game finished, instant post-match ratings for the players, and we must do it. We must do it, despite we may not be ratings. We must do it. Of course, I've got Mr. Blue Chip himself to assist me because I do need some assistance. Maybe actually, it could be very easy. It could be actually very very easy. This show, but all right, mate.
Yeah, trying to be. We did spoke about 20 minutes after you had left with Conroy. It was good little therapy, but yeah, just some statements coming out on Twitter today from Klopp. Yeah, same old. Yeah, just
We'll read some comments out before we get into the players' ratings. And Reverend says, "I'm trying my hardest to keep with Klopp. I have a feeling he's a big part of the problem. Love what he's done for us, but it's just heartbreaking to watch us not evolve." Heartbreaking is probably a good way of describing how we're feeling right now.
Yeah, 100%. Especially to United, of course.
Khalid says the attacking play was just as bad as the other two games. By the way, Mo and Diaz need to get a killer. Salah scores for one, but has zero contribution for the other minutes play. Keeper level says we ain't getting top four. He is, mate, not pissed as in like intoxicated, but pissed as in sort of very, it is what it is, man. Yeah, we don't stop the energy for this, mate. Listen, the game's the game, man. We don't only come here when we win. We don't only support the club and everything involved when we win. We got to keep going. It's the only way we know. We don't just tear up everything and just go home, do we, Avi? We got to keep going, I guess.
Yeah. I'm just going to go and get a quick Coke. Hold on.
Go on.
I need some sugar.
Yeah, you can get some. I'm going to mute him because he makes a lot of noise. He's going to get bits and bobs. But yeah, people, there's over 150 of you guys in here. We're about to going to get into the player ratings and what we thought, what we made of it all. Hit the like, people. Anfield Road says, "You're right, man. This is football. Keep your head up. You're right. This is it. This is what it does to you. Emotionally, makes you reach a level of, happiness and joy, and you think, whoa, man, football. We love football, and then it mentally drains you, makes you go mad and sad, and it is what it is, man. Big up yourself, elated on YouTube, Man City fan. Honestly, United got lucky. Liverpool should have got 3 anyway. Big up. I can't agree with you, bro, but respect, absolutely respect for coming on. I hope I did, man. Was a bit under pressure today, not gonna lie. First loss in about 20, 30 games or whatever it was domestically. Don't know how to handle a defeat. Had to handle it. We, by the way, had a record viewers out there. We had over 10K live, which is quite the feat, the biggest show on YouTube. So big up all that community as well, man. SC Guna, big up yourself, man. I appreciate the support. He says, much love, Grizz. After these injuries, things will be back to normal. I hope so, bro. I hope so. Big up yourself. Thank you very much for joining us. Avi, I want to get to the ratings, man. Where do you want to start, bro? Shall we, I guess start with the goalkeeper? Talk to me.
What do they usually start on average? 5? Is it 5 the benchmark, is it?
Nah, man, you're here, your rules, bro. We don't need to stick to one set of rules. What do you think? I mean, look, people in the chat. Me and Omar usually say 5/6 is average.
Yeah, give him a 5.
Like, didn't do nothing wrong. Didn't do nothing right, particularly.
You couldn't do anything about the goals, so 5.
Couldn't do anything about the goals.
Good finishes. Rashford was good finish, and Sanchez was a brilliant finish.
5. I mean, if we disagree, I usually try to give it to the poll to see what they're saying. Everyone's saying 6. 6 good saves with poor distribution under pressure. Did you think about that? Was the distribution a bit
He
pressurized?
made one good save in Rashford's second half, wasn't it? Tips it around the post, but
I didn't like the way there was one ugly one that he always does when Harvey Elliott played it back to him.
yeah, and he nearly scuffs it. He nearly lost it actually.
But then
Yeah, you can give him a 6. I don't know. Someone's saying 6, someone's saying 4, someone's saying 5, some saying 7. Jesus
he made
Christ, 7.
save from the Ericsson free kick.
Yeah, that's
5.
that's an
What
average
do you
for
think?
that's yeah 5. I think 5 is fine.
I don't think
I think
he
the
done it.
Ericsson free kick is a goalkeeper of Alisson's class should be saving that. Come on, guys.
Yeah, absolutely,
Let's have a
absolutely.
bit of sensibility here.
Absolutely. Talk to me. Wherever you want to go next, brother. They're all there for you. Where do you want to go
We'll
next?
go left to right then. Robertson.
Let's go. Talk to
3.
me.
There's 3. He looks shattered. He looks shattered, exhausted, drained. He's half the player that we expect. He just doesn't look right. 3. 3's being nice as well.
So far, people have given him 2 so far.
So
That's
one's
how-
for turning up, innit? One's for turning up basically to the ground.
I
Second
guess-
one playing
I
after.
guess-
2 is for like playing more than 75 minutes. 3 is for actually trying to run. So yeah, 3. People are saying 2. I don't know.
What's going on with Robertson,
It's
man?
the first time I'm doing this player ratings. I don't understand it, but 3 is how I would say. 3 is a
Robertson
good
is
number.
no, but you're not wrong. 2 and 3 is the going rate, so to speak. 2 and 3 is the going rate. So I don't know what's the situation. Is he missing Mane? Is he missing Thiago in the inside left position? Is he missing himself? Is the energy? Is there an energy issue?
Yeah. It could be just too much football, and it happens to teams. It happens to great teams. It could just be that nothing just makes sense at the moment. He might need a rest. You got to remember, we say that these guys had a break from football. They also went on Nations League football tournaments, played in friendlies for Scotland and whatnot. It's a bit of a shit show in the planning, to be honest, with the World Cup. But yeah, he lacks energy. I think Shadowbox from the world just epitomizes what you just said. He lacks energy. He does, and that's a worrying sign. I think all of them lack energy, and that's not a good sign 3 games into the season.
Trey Pigeon says his link-up play with Mane was dropping off last season. He's exhausted mentally and physically. But if that's the case, Avi, if that is the case, we now have a very, very able deputy. When do you bring him in? How do you choose the games now? Because at the moment, it's only 1 game a week.
Well, if you can't play players like Simicast's quality against Bournemouth, then obviously that's an issue, isn't it? If we can't rotate a little bit for the Bournemouth game, heck, even bring in Carvalho for the Bournemouth game, because essentially we think these players are good enough. If you can't displace Bournemouth with a few changes, then yeah, we've got major issues. Forget about top 4. Then if you think that I don't know if we can risk him for a game of Bournemouth stature.
I agree with you. I think if me and you had to agree, I think we'd probably go for 2.5, but we haven't got a 0.5. People, just give us a quick thrashing of numbers, and then we'll decide on which 2 or 3. I think you're disagreeing with me because I think 3 because
I said 3 too.
Oh, you said 3 too.
Yeah, I said 3 for the running.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 3 as well then.
Let's go with 3.
I don't know if people might disagree with that. We're open to change. We're not stubborn.
One's got to be, look, he's fit. He's in the 11. Yeah, that's your 1. 2 is playing after.
No, 1 is literally thank you for turning up. Like, no, not even thank you for turning up. Really, like, why did you turn up? I don't know. 0's own goal and like red card, I guess, or something. Or Nunes would have got a 0, basically. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everyone's consensus is saying 2, but we'll see. 2, but he's lacking the fitness. People are saying 2. Let's go 2. I think we're going to listen to the people. Everyone's saying 2. I don't think we got qualms about that, though, have we?
No.
We wouldn't argue.
Hold on, my cousin. Hold on. Listen, I'm on GrizzCon TV. Just come on GrizzCon YouTube, yeah? Bye. He usually watches your show. I don't know why he's calling me. Sorry about that, Grizz.
What have I done here, Harvey? I've done a total mess.
Yeah, you push Robertson up and then put 3 back into where it was, yeah.
It's all right. I'm learning this technology.
Yeah. So 2, yeah?
Yeah, I think we're going for 2, man. I don't think the consensus of the chat is saying that. Who do you want to go to next? I don't even want to look at
It's got to be Virgil. It's got to be Virgil. You see, Virgil, without being too critical on Virgil, right? I was saying to Conrad after you'd gone, 52 games last season after an ACL, fatigue. His anticipation ain't the same. It could just be he's fatigued, but it also doesn't help when he's not got a rhythm in the midfield. When he hasn't got presses in front of him, the high line gets exposed too. But he was poor today. He was poor today. 3. And that's maybe being generous, but I don't know how we do this rating. I told you, this is the first time I'm doing it. 1 or 2, I don't think. I think 3 is fine. Yes, Eunice, I understand the first goal was embarrassing, but it doesn't help when you've got non-existent midfielders.
I'm going to disagree with you first. This one, the first one, we're going to disagree with, because I think he's a 2, Avi.
Yeah, can you share the screen? What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Because
sorry,
it's just me and you.
I beg your pardon. You're about to
Big
see
up
it.
Eunice, by the way. Put some great comments in after you had gone.
You're about to see it now. I put him as a 2.
Okay.
So look, we need to discuss about this technique of not committing. This technique of defending that
arms behind your back.
Arms behind the back, which is understandable because penalties are given, right? But I don't think he's being active. And I said this once in a WhatsApp group that we're no longer in.
There's a few of those, Chris.
No.
With me and you've walked out.
No. There was one that previous podcast that we used to do. And we were on a WhatsApp. And I said, and they laughed at me. And I said, the only weakness in Virgil van Dijk's game is he doesn't enjoy defending.
He looks laboured and relaxed, maybe.
And they didn't know what I meant by that. They were like, what are you talking about? He's a centre-back. He's a defender. I said, nah. I said, Carvalho used to love defending.
Ricardo, yeah.
He did. Carragher, half the talent, used to love defending.
But is that not a talent in itself, where the centre-back doesn't need to do these last-ditch tackles? He anticipates a very early on and reads the game. It's about reading the game, yeah.
Spot on. I agree with you. It's the ultimate talent when you don't have to get dirty, right? But it doesn't mean you don't get dirty when the needs arise.
Yeah, true.
I don't think he likes getting dirty, man. He needs to get dirty. He needs to get like what you know what I mean by getting dirty?
A bit dogged, basically. A bit of a, you know what I mean, like have a bit of roughness in him. But Grizz, that's its game, and we've appreciated that in his game for the last 3-4 years. So he's not gonna. I don't think he's gonna change that style. He looked a bit. I think someone mentioned it lax. Yeah, looked as much. It could be an ego thing too. Sometimes when you're on the top of the game,
I think that's a point.
It's an ego thing too.
That's what people mean about aura.
Yeah. Great point.
You know, I understand the VVD aura meme, but I'm starting to see it well now. Do you get what they're saying now about him?
Yeah. And maybe a bit of stick that he'll realize on social medias and stuff. It might give him a kick up the backside as well, because every single one of them needs it.
You know, Steven says, Grizz, hope you're well, my bro. Bro, I'm as well as it can be right now as a Liverpool fan. I know VVD a long time since I'm a Celtic fan. Maybe he's on a slump. Like Avi said, yeah, it comes to all players. Yeah, absolutely. It comes to all players, but it hurts when it's the main man, the big dog, etc., right?
Yeah.
You know, Fahim, big up Fahim shot every time. Big up the Luton Massive. He says, issue with VVD is he's 1 yard off the pace. Does that mean that pace that he's renowned for? What is he losing that pace? Do you think, Avi?
No, but there were gaps between him and Gomez today that we've seen gaps in the first 2 games with him and Matip as well, where the players are just getting in easy. Like even in the first game of the season, Mitrovic was going in very easy. Their offside trap is not working as well as it could be. We're not anticipating as well. Zaha got in early. How many times last season did we just catch that offside trap, bang, straight away? You know, and we'd be on it. The timing of it is all wrong. Maybe that's just because Robertson, Trent are off their game too.
We need to discuss this. What did you make of it? Give me your thoughts.
It looks beautiful when it works, which is 90% of the time. What do you mean?
So sorry. So sorry. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
There we go.
I respect James Milner as a player. I respect his professionalism, but he did it twice, and he should have looked at his own performance before he goes off on anyone else. Henderson's got a bad attitude in terms of that as well. If someone doesn't give the ball to his feet or a slight little array of a pass, he will be quick to criticize the player, which is wrong because they did not help themselves at all today. Well, especially James Milner.
So what was the issue, do you think? So
maybe saying, listen, get your head in the game. Maybe it was get your head in the game because we're going to lose this. And they did. Maybe it was that. Maybe he just looked at Van Dijk and said, what the fuck are you absolutely doing? Like, you look so, where's the aggression? Sort this out. Organize your defense. You are the leader. But yeah.
So then you can't really criticize Milner for that, right? He's doing...
But Milner had a job that he didn't do very well either.
Okay, we're going to get to Milner, obviously. But if Milner... I get what you're saying. He's got a job to do. But Milner, as one of the senior players, I think has the right to tell Virgil van Dijk what the fuck. Because me and you are saying, what the fuck did Virgil do today? Or has been doing this season? So therefore, if me and you are seeing it, surely a senior member stroke vice captain is seeing it. I think he's okay to do that, Harvey.
No, he is, but once you said it once, you didn't have to make it, you didn't have to say it again. He has 2-3 times where they had exchanges. It's not a pretty look though, Bruce.
It's not a pretty look, but this is what happens, innit? When shit's hitting the fan, this is what happened. But I've given him a 2, Harvey. I don't think he deserves more than a 2. Especially we're looking at his levels that we aspire to and he sets. Who do you want to go to next?
It's got to be Joey G, innit? Joe Gomez. I think he was better out of all 4 of them today, to be honest.
Where's Joe Gomez? Can you see him anywhere? No, don't tell me Joe Gomez is not in here. Is that Joe Gomez? There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Go on.
He was probably, not that it speaks for much, but he was the better out of the 4 that were in the back line today. He missed 150-50 in the second half against Rashford, where I thought, you know what, just lay it on him, but he didn't. He played okay in possession, tried to come out with the ball similar to what Matip does. His first game in centre-back against United, you got to remember the crowd.
I'm with you so far.
4.
I'm with you so far. I definitely think he was the best out of the worst.
A bad bunch, yeah.
Bad bunch, yeah. I definitely think for a first game he done very well. Obviously, the communication is going to take a bit of time because that's the first league start since 2020, Abby. Wow, how much football has this guy missed?
Yeah, a lot.
You've given him a 4. I'm like this, I'm like this. I love this comment. Almost look like, damn, you guys fell off, man.
Brilliant.
Because he came in, but then Hassan says this bit, and me and you spoke about his positional play and his, when he comes back, he's a bit rusty.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
You're saying 4. I'm prepared to give him a 5.
Yeah, on the consensus, everyone's saying 5.
Is that what everyone's saying, suggesting? Yeah.
5. I think someone even gave him an 8. Who the fuck gave him an 8? God knows. But yeah,
I think someone's saying he was giving the ball away. Mutasar says he was giving the ball away to United players under 0 pressure. Did you?
I thought he was okay in possession, to be honest.
Can someone quickly check his possession stats in terms of passing accuracy? William, I think, has pretty nailed it. Not only William, channel member, by the way, people. The link is in the description if you would become a channel member as well. But I think William's right. I'm ready to give him a 5. Just first game back. I don't think
let's judge him at the Bournemouth Newcastle Everton game if he stays fit. That is bloody hell.
I don't think any of the goals were his fault. Really? Do you think?
Sancho one, no. The Rashford one, he did get in behind on that side, but I think the offside trap was just embarrassing from us today. Anyway, they were getting in behind at will.
Well, I'm not even going to discuss if it was offside or not. Fuck it, who cares? It was offside or not. It is what it is. Like obviously, everyone's saying it was offside.
Yeah.
But today's not the time to. Tonight's not the night to look for excuses and. Yeah, man, look at this, man. 88% passing accuracy, man. Yeah, exactly. No, he's not on 2, brother. We're giving him first game after a long while. He shouldn't be on 2 with the other lot. No, we're giving him 5. Um,
Trent.
go on in. This is going to be.
This now needs to be a discussion whether we should see Trent finally transition into a midfield role, Chris.
Wow.
Honestly, I wouldn't be too adverse to see Milner at right back against Bournemouth and Trent as an 8, even an 8 or a 6. I really do believe now we can use his
Wow.
proficiencies in his passing as a midfielder. Really, I honestly believe that, Chris. And I'm not saying that but you look at the Fulham, the Mitrovic goal. You look at today. He was letting things go today. He was drawing fouls. We've got to try it. We have to try it. I know people say no, he's a right back. You're eliminating something out of his game. You're really not, because the passes he plays is like a centre midfielder. So let's try him in there. Originally, that was his position. So why can't we try him out there? Klopp likes to rotate. Klopp likes to experiment, as the coaches do with the genies when they came into this club. Hendo's role has been compromised over the years. Milner's done a job at left, right back, midfield. So it's time to do that with Trent. It's time to do that, Trent. I think maybe that might have been the thinking. Not that I know any insight, but Calvin Ramsey, because Calvin Ramsey is a very talented lad who's coming in. Once he stays fit, I know he's only 19. He
But
could come.
yeah, he's miles away, Avi. We can't.
But
Like,
is he really though, Grizz? He's 19. When did Trent come into this team? 18, 19?
no, like as in every sense of the word. Big up Bilal. Bilal's in the building. He says Trent right centre mid. Now is the time. What do people think, man, about this Trent debate? Is there
He's
suddenly
coming in more and more anyway. He's playing that inverted role anyway now. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Grizz.
what's that?
I told you Eunice has been making good comments. He said it there again that I'd rather play Milner at right back than Trent. I think we should try again against Bournemouth. You could probably risk that.
Yeah, look, against Bournemouth, I get it. Well, how about this shout? The way he's playing, I wouldn't have him there, but he was a right back originally.
Fab needs a rest, even when he came on today. Well, we'll go on to that. But
you don't know till you try it, I guess. I can't see Klopp. I can't see Klopp doing that, Avi, yet.
He needs to freshen that midfield up, though. If we stick with what we've got, we're going to struggle, Grizz. We're going to struggle. He needs to try something because.
So what are you saying for Trent?
Today?
Yeah.
On the same line as Robbo and Virgil.
Oh, really?
I don't think he was better than that.
I agree with you, because I don't think normally what happens with Trent is his distribution or assist or something saves him, and we give him a higher mark.
A Trent, Hendo, Elliott midfield on Saturday, I wouldn't be too adverse to it. I wouldn't. It's an all English midfield, but I like it. I do like it. Trent's got, look at the passing that Trent has in his locker. Look at the tools that he has with his passing. Imagine him further forward.
Can I ask you something? He's got a Trent. His technique of passing, does it give you like a little bit of a
Thiago?
Oh, not Thiago, Kevin De Bruyne technique?
Oh yeah, you saw that pass today when he nearly got on Luis. When Luis Diaz nearly got latched onto it. That would have been pass of the. That would have been pass of the decade had that got to Diaz's feet, and he played that very, very deep.
This is probably Flex from United View. Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate your love and support. I don't really love you right now, and I don't really appreciate your support right now. We're supposed to be mates. You could have easily WhatsApped me, but really, you have to come live on my chat. I'm trying to do it at 1 a.m. in the morning, hoping that you're going to be asleep, but you're still out celebrating.
Oh, they won't be sleeping tonight. They'll be all good. There'll be glazes in tonight.
Go and enjoy. Yeah, Glazers in. Yeah, go and enjoy. Flex, man. Big up yourself.
Actually, I just another side. He's probably the only Man United content creator that I can stand. So I like his stuff.
Yeah. Flex is a legend anyway. Still, but we love Saeed as well. So don't say.
Yeah, of course. Sorry. How can I forget Saeed?
We love Saeed as well, but Flex is the real one as well, man. Flex is the bad boy. Yeah, look, Trent. I'm not ready to give up on him on right back. this debate's going to rumble every time we lose or we drop points. One of the areas that we're going to look at straight away is Trent, Avi. I think we're going to look into it tomorrow. I think we need to start looking at Klopp's structure of the team. Then we can't just keep Trent on that right hand side. Who's the 8 now? Elliott, as you said. Sometimes Hendo. The right centre back's always chopping and changing now. Sometimes Matip, sometimes Konate, sometimes today Gomez. It's not easy for Trent, right?
No, it's not easy. It's not easy, but certain players, Chris, they have a expiry date in a certain position, and I'll say it again, and I mentioned to you on Saturday, Sunday, Philip Lahm. We changed Pep changed Philip Lahm's position as a right left back, and he said, "No, I'm going to put you central midfield, and let's see how you go." Christian Eriksen today was still a deep lying midfielder for United, and he did a good job. He may not be a deep lying midfielder, but against our midfield today, which wasn't really hard, he was brilliant. He was actually brilliant today. He covered yards, kilometers, ran for the team. Got in little tackles, kept it nice and tidy with these passing. Maybe it's time for Trent to change. I mean, what harm can it do us right now? 3 games in, we've got 2 points. Title pretty much gone. Against Bournemouth Saturday, if we can't try Trent at midfield now, then don't know what to tell you. They'll never try it.
Sam Shocks, appreciate the love, brother. Thank you very much for the super chat. He says, I think it's time to change to 5 at the back. Our system found us out. Trent can't be our first choice right back, but he's too good to drop. Our midfield is depleted. 5-2-3 would solve many issues.
We need durability from the 2. I don't know who we get that in the 2. Who would we put in the 2? Hendo and Fabinho?
Who else? I can't think of anyone else who would be durable enough. I don't think we're going to mention Naby Keita today. He wasn't part of the team or squad anyway, so there's absolutely no reason to mention Naby Keita. In terms of the 2 people, let us know, who do you think would play in that 2 if there was a 2? Fabinho, Thiago, Hendo, Thiago, Fabinho, Hendo. I guess they're the only combination if we were to play 5 at the back and then give an absolute full free reign to Trent and Robertson. I mean, to be honest with you, they already play as wingers. They already play as wingers as far as I'm concerned, or midfielders, should I say. Do we really want to take away another attacker, people? Because that's what we're essentially doing. If we're playing that 5 at the back, we're essentially taking out one of the 8s. I don't know if in our current way and form, I don't think that's a clever thing to do, take out an attacker, right, Avi? I think you might be on mute.
Yeah, no, I know. I can't see us doing the wing back system, Chris. We don't need to.
We don't
It would
need
be our 3 centre backs: Gomez, Matip, and Van Dijk. No, we don't need to, because that's only if we have to protect one of the centre backs who's lost of form or just needs to next to him, like a Maguire. Maybe could play in the 3, but we don't need to do that with any of our defenders, central defenders.
Alison Becker sends in a super chat. He says Alisson should be 7-8. I don't know if he's saying 7-8 because it's Alison Becker, but could have been 4-1 without him. Gomez and Milner were the worst players on the pitch. I'm not having Gomez as the worst player on the pitch. Milner, yes. We'll come to that, I guess. I don't think Alisson 7 and 8. Are you willing to go any higher than what we've given him? Let's remind ourselves, we've given him a 5. Maybe, I think we're right with 5. What do you reckon?
Jeez Christ, we gave him a 7 out of 8. Imagine if we... No, definitely not. Come on.
All right.
Alisson, with some games where Alisson has played a 7 and 8. Today wasn't it?
So where are we at? Who are we at with now?
Go with James Milner.
Come on then. Be nice. He's old as me. It's not his fault. Abby, it's not his fault.
I'm always respectful to our players.
But he shouldn't be on the pitch. It's not his fault.
He shouldn't be.
Okay. Why is he selected?
Because of injuries, lack of options, lack of spending. I don't know, Chris. At 36 years old, 2022, he should not be starting. But even when Naby is fit, or even when players like Naby are fit, he's starting in front of them. What does that tell you about Klopp's golden child? £55 million, and he's got a 36-year-old starting in front of him. So you can see why Naby would be frustrated. Klopp trusts Milner more than Naby. That's a sad fact of reality.
We can't do this, Sam. We can't be protecting players. They're either good enough We're playing the system that Klopp feels is best, and the system that's got us success. We can't be doing that, Sam. We can't be playing players just to protect them.
I
Then
think
why was it?
today was the
Why was,
first time that speed has caught up with James Milner. The way United were breaking, he just couldn't live with them. Fabinho shattered. That's why he's exhausted. He needs a rest more than anyone. He needs a rest more than anyone. You got to remember he played centre back as well in that disrupted season. Fabinho did. So we just cut him a bit of slack.
I'm ready to give Milner 2. Now, it's not his fault though. I don't want to be having a go at Milner. It's not his fault. He shouldn't be on that pitch in 2022, away to Man United, and we've got him and Elliott. We've got the oldest, and I tweeted this last week. Do you remember? We've got the oldest and the youngest in our midfield, and nothing in between.
You know, this is what I mean. Where Klopp, he's not daring enough, Chris. He went with a midfield that what he saw was outplayed. If he knows Fabinho's not fit enough, give young Stefan Bajicic a chance. I know he's only 17. Hey. I'm not saying let's play him regularly, but why could he have done any worse? That's the thing. Could he have done any worse than what we saw on the pitch today in the middle of the park?
Hindsight, though, isn't it?
It is hindsight, but Chris, did you really think? Okay, when I text you on WhatsApp and we saw
No, we were silent. We didn't talk to each other.
I'll upload on a share screen. I said to
No,
you,
we don't. We both said, talk to me. We were consoling each other almost before the game. He said, talk to me. I said, no. I said, oh, okay, bye. I don't want to talk as well.
I said, we're done. I said, we won't win. And I'm never this negative. Anyone that is new to the channel, like I know I've been missing for a few months, but I'm never this negative. But yeah, like you said, in hindsight, it all makes sense. But
yep. What did Alisson do wrong? Nothing. We didn't say he did anything wrong, brother. That's why we're giving him 5, which is average.
To realize we lost today to Manchester United. Manchester United.
Gomez positioning on both goals horrible. No, Joe Gomez. The rest of the far more experienced players who are far more rhythm because they've been playing are culpable than Joe Gomez. What are you giving him? Did you say? Milner?
You said 2. Yeah, 2 is fine.
Would you argue with that?
I wouldn't even argue with if you didn't want to put him on the NA, non-applicable.
Is there an argument for 1?
No. There's too much respect for Jason. There's too much respect for Jason Milner to be a 1.
Are you doing the respect one?
Come on, dude.
You're doing the respect one then, innit? You're not basing it on his performance then, are you?
What was his... Can someone put up his passing position today? Percentage, Jason Milner.
Oh, today?
You know, you can't give him a 1 because he wasn't that bad.
Sam says Nuri Sahin solves all that issue. Sam, you're in a stormer today, mate. You're in an absolute stormer. Nuri Sahin, eh? Has anyone put up his passing stats? I don't even know. Yeah, people are saying, nah, stop the protection thing, man. I'm with them, Avi. I'm sorry. I'm stopping this protection.
I think one's a bit harsh, Chris.
No, I don't think it is.
Well, he was captain, so that gives you a point, doesn't it? If you're leading.
Good. Yeah, they're all coming in today. Look who's popped up in our chat today as well. Of course.
Brilliant guy.
Lovely. Top guy. Hope you're having fun, mate. Thank you very much for popping in to say hello. It's amazing, eh? 82% possession. Or someone's saying 77%. Come on, guys. Stop giving us bogus stats for Milner. Yeah, I'm ready to give him 1, Avi. I know you're very respectful. You don't like lashing out on players, especially a senior member. But I think you're right. I think it's got to be a wake-up call of some sorts. Now, I know what you mean about in terms of we had no other choices. But what about Carvalho? What about Bobby in the 8? Because Bobby played there all his life. But then he goes up front. We ain't got a striker at the moment.
Bobby should not have started today, Chris.
Bobby shouldn't have started today. I've said this. Bobby shouldn't have started. Bobby is our 4th choice, though. Right?
the cameo that we saw from Carvalho, that 10-15 minute cameo, he should have been given a go. He's giving Elliott a go. Why does he think that Fabio Carvalho is not there yet? He is. He had a bit of pace, dribbled with the ball, causing them problems from that left-hand side.
Just by one, Black Prince. Grizz, are you really suggesting Trent was just by one, man? Not much. I've given Trent a 2, man. Do you know what I mean? Henderson.
Skip. I thought Skip was okay first half. I really thought Jordan was okay first half. He got substituted a bit early for me. Maybe his legs were gone, and maybe the coaching staff they calculate now, don't they? If a player's going to have they calculate on some system that he's fatiguing throughout the game, and so bring him off. I thought he was okay. 5. Some people will probably say less than that, but I thought he was okay. I'm basing it on the first half more.
So you know how we said we agreed Gomez was the best out of the worst in defense. Henderson, maybe Elliott. I think Henderson. I thought Henderson.
Henderson a fool. No, I thought I'll come on to
I've
Elliott.
got him hovering over 5 and 4 right there because that's how I feel right now.
Can we keep him hovering there? 4.5?
No.
You got to put him in.
I want to start doing. No, we can, but I don't want to start doing 0.5s. I think we need to be firm today with these players.
I think 4 then.
4. People are saying 3 even. He wasn't the worst, man. He done his job. Everyone around him was dog shit. He won the ball a couple of times.
He did okay first 25, 30, 35.
He's the only one who's harassing them. He won the ball off Bruno Fernandes a couple of times to set us off on counter presses. I'm gonna let you read the chats in there. Like, what they give? What's the consensus giving to Hendo before I check?
3, 4 Anfield Road and giving him 0. Like, come on, man.
Plano Boy TX says
he was atrocious. His leadership lacked. He did not keep it simple. I expect him to rally the troops. Criminally gives the ball away for the second goal. That's a fair point.
Let me read this and then we read some other chats out. I'm starting to think Klopp is a good manager to build a team, but to keep sustainable success, not too sure. Favoritism. This is one thing that we are yet to discuss on a serious level. It's an uncomfortable conversation, Avi. But at what point do we start having that uncomfortable conversation? Which,
after the transfer window, and if this form continues, that's when we talk about it. At the moment, no. Don't get me wrong, the title's gone, but we're being a bit harsh as well. I think the biggest issue with Grizz is the fatigue in these players, and it's very hard to get that back in players as well, to get that energy back in their legs. It's a very, very hard task. I just hope we have some methods. Hope Schlumberger and Kornmeier are working their magic tonight. Or distance.
Are we saying 4 or 3? What did the consensus say, do you think?
4.
Okay. If the consensus is saying 4, then 4 it must be. Are we still? Do we agree with 4 people?
4's good. 4's good.
Saying 2. Khalid saying, look at this man.
Mar saying 5. You know what?
Amazing, isn't it? How football people view it all differently.
4.
4, 3, 4. I think most are saying 4, right?
Stick with 1, 4.
Can I read this out?
Hassan, you know what hurts me? Henderson similar to KDB. I know they ain't the same player, but look at the consistency from one of them, week in, week out, pains me. I think Henderson's game's a little bit more aggressive, though. There's a lot more mileage on those legs on Hender's than De Bruyne's. And the different players come on. They're completely different players. We can't expect Hender to be a De Bruyne cut-out player because De Bruyne has that attacking instincts already up here where Henderson hasn't.
No, of course. Yeah. He appreciates that. He goes, they are different players. We know that. Guys, there's 370 of you amazing subscribers, friends, community here. I would love it. I would love something to cheer me up. And that cheer me up would be just hit that like stream. Look at the effort me and Avi are putting in. We don't really feel like talking about football today, but yeah, man. We're going to talk about a lot of things, man. I guess first we need to congratulate and thank you very much to Sam Strong for becoming a YouTube member. Big up yourself, brother, every time.
Do you want to become one as well? No.
Say again?
Planning this. I don't need to become one. Does the co-founder need to become a member too?
You get a little emoji with yourself, and it's called baller because you're a baller, remember?
This guy's not giving up, man. This knock.
Alisson, no, that's not his.
And that's the currency, knock. What currency is that, by the way? Is that Norwegian or something? Alisson Becker.
You didn't know.
I'll read it. I'll read it as. Thanks for the super chat, by the way. Though. Thanks. All jokes aside.
You said.
Trent is my favorite player.
You did know it.
Alisson was the best man for LFC today. Do we give Alisson 9 if we win 4-0 next match and he has great contribution? Doesn't make sense, bro.
Oh, come on.
Bro, to be fair to there's nothing makes sense tonight. Nothing makes sense tonight. But hey, look, here we are. We're trying.
What's he saying? What is he saying? Alisson deserves more.
Yeah, he does, Grizz. Because if he puts in 3 more super chats, we'll give him a 7 and 8. There you go. Koi baat nahi.
Yeah, like Shadow says, just give Alisson a 7 to make peace with this guy, man. Alisson himself is, come on, Ali, man. Stop.
For every super chat that Knock gives us, we'll
move him up one.
We'll level it up one. There you go.
We'll move him up one. We've done Hendo. We've done Milner. We go to the young man. Talk to me about the young man.
I said it on the instant post match. He was there till the very end, and that's one thing I loved about Harvey Elliott today. He was trying, poor fella, little intricate passes. I'm gonna put it on here today, Grizz, and I'm not gonna hold my tongue anymore. I just don't see a future for Harvey Elliott in our midfield. I really don't. I think he's a talented kid, but when it comes to durability, power, legs, I can't see him in our midfield 3. People will say no, he's more of a 10 with a pivot behind him. I just don't see a future for Elliott in my eyes. You look at where Foden was at 19, and I know Foden's an exception, but the way our fans hype up players, I'm guilty of that. You know that. I've named 5,000 youngsters, but when it comes to Harvey Elliott, I just don't think he's going to make the grade. I hope I eat my words, because I hope he really does. I know you've met the fella's dad, and you know he's good. He seems like a good chap, but for me, I don't think he's good. I don't think he'll be here in 2-3 years, in my eyes.
Oof. Do you know what to say? I think Anfield Road End probably ties in with what you're saying.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, I got to agree. If Klopp
want to play him in that position, yeah.
He's not it. But today, yeah, he tried. He battled. I saw a different sort of side to him today, and yeah, I'll give him his dues. A 5 from me today, Grizz.
5.
Yeah. He didn't register an assist or a goal. He didn't get into any goals.
No. I'm just saying. I thought he was overruled at the start.
Oh, I think I think as a 19-year-old,
he wasn't the only one. Yeah.
Stephen Creamer has said it brilliantly. He showed heart.
Can you bring in your?
I forgot that I was back on the admin. He showed heart. Need more at this level, though, unfortunately. That's what it was. Heart. Yeah, he did show heart. Sony came with a good point. He's technically very good, but a bit slow, and seeing Carvalho much more direct, I think he'll be a rotational player. Fair enough. Yeah, I think a 5 years. 19, youngster, first sort of probably his biggest game up until this day for Harvey Elliott, to be fair. So yeah, apart from the cup final or the League Cup final, which he came on, but today at Old Trafford, yeah.
I think the occasion. Yeah.
And maybe it could be that he needs a Fabinho and Thiago behind him for him to flourish, because we saw that last season. He flourished with either a Hendo or a Fab or a Thiago. So yeah, I could. Yes. And I'm happy to be proven wrong about a player. I'm happy to be proven.
Yes. Just give me 1 second. I'm just ordering a bit of food, man. if you don't mind, Avi. I'm so sorry to be rude.
No, that's fine.
I haven't eaten. You can imagine, innit?
Some are saying 4, 5, elated on YouTube, 4, anonymous 4. Some are agreeing with me. Needs more quality. Yeah, Mo Patel needs Fab and Thiago. Yeah, it could be just that more games with them, more rhythm.
Yeah, this is it, man. Comfort eating, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's how we are at the moment. That's how we're feeling.
I could have done with
Have
the donut
you ever
kebab.
seen me and Avi like this? We're never like this, man. This is the absolute one-off. Hopefully, what is it one-off? No, we've been like this every game so far. Okay,
I'm not saying fives, 4 5s, 5. I think five's good, Riz.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just for the effort, and he lasted 90 minutes, and he's the youngest out of the bunch.
Yeah, he got a fair few kicks as well on his ankle, and
He got a
he
few
stood up
flick
and
kicks.
carried on.
You're right. I think you're right. I think we've nailed that one. I'm happy to give him 5. Yeah. Who are we on to next?
My man, Luis Diaz.
As Trent says, he's surrounded by dross. He's talking about Elliott at the moment. It hurts me, but yeah, he's right. Okay. Luis Diaz, go on in. I always let you have the floor with Luis Diaz.
It's a weird one because he gave it his all, man. Poor fella. Gave it his all. I just think at the moment he's playing within himself. I don't know what it is. Like, go and have a go at Delo. You know, you drew the yellow card from early on. Go at him more and more, but he just didn't get the ball enough. I would give him a 6, Grizz, today. I'd give him a 6. He's probably going to be my highest scoring player today, actually. No bias though. I thought he was okay without creating too much. He's a trier, isn't he? He's a trier, but I just feel like he could. The second half we saw against Palace, we need to see that from minute 1. Go at the opposition. He could have beaten Dalot time and time again.
So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for this chat to see if they agree with my opinion. What I was gonna say, because I'm shocked. Actually, I'm not shocked at your rating for Diaz, because I know in it exactly. I think a lot of people are agreeing and saying, "What did you see in Diaz?" I thought Diaz was poor. Alison Becker saying 5 is good for Alison if you move Gomez down. I don't see that as that bad shout, actually.
I think we need another super chat to clarify what you meant. I think we need another super chat to clarify what you meant.
No, don't take the piss in. That's what you meant. I'm willing to do that.
Just remember, guys, I am gonna be extra kind to Luis Diaz. So people are saying 4.
I don't think you should.
No, I'm gonna always be like Diaz. I just thought he's the only one who had a bit of fight in him, Grizz, like a little bit of aggression in him. The rest were lackluster, lethargic. He's Black Prince agrees with me. Diaz 6, he is the highest today. I agree with Avi. There's some, it's amazing. I think it's amazing. It's not a critical thing of me or the comments by the viewers. It's crazy how we look at the game. Brilliant. Khalid Fagan has given him a 2. No one gave him the ball. Yeah, I thought he was a bit starved up, but I think that's happened in all 3 games. I don't think we look for Diaz enough when we should. 6. It's like Marmite, isn't it? Some have given him 3 or 6. Oh, I am Billy in it. Common happy, bro. 4, but you tried, but we needed more. Yeah, I agree with that too. That's what I meant. Like he has to be more daring. You know, he can't
People
be
are
playing
saying
within himself.
we spoke about it on the show and a lot. And there you go, bro. Your night is complete. I don't think he done enough, Avi. I'm going to be honest with you. I agree that he drew the foul. He got the yellow card. I don't think he done enough for me, Avi, and he's not been doing enough for me.
Well, Palace second half game.
Yeah, no, there was a patch though, Avi. I thought in the first half he was so passive. He was unbelievable.
But do you think it's because Robertson's game's off?
This is what we need to have.
The midfield on the left-hand side just disjointed all the time, swapping and changing. It's not helping his matters. He's having to drop much deeper. He's having to defend a lot more than attack. So, guys, I understand if people think that my 6 is way too high for him, but I also don't think he was, but I think he was better than Harvey Elliott. We've given a 5. So
Jean Rene Nashuti says big up Chris Arsenal fan here, and now I see the hype around Elliott. That is one talented baller. Toothless, yeah. At what point is it because we compare him automatically to Mane's output, and that's unfair?
Yeah, but let's just be a little bit sensible here, because Mane's first season, I know he was injured, but he scored 13 goals in 27. So Diaz needs to replicate or better those numbers, and he should better those numbers. He's got 1 in 3. Yeah, today he's dropping further deep. He shouldn't be dropping to the halfway line to get the ball. That's because of the lack of form of Robertson, or the midfield just looks out of rhythm.
That was killing me every time.
He has to make up ground.
But I tell you why it was killing me, and we're gonna get into it probably next. Why it was killing me was Bobby Firmino was playing as a midfielder. And so when Luis Diaz was collecting the ball and Bobby was next to him, they were just playing wall passes to each other for the fucking sake of it. And Mohamed Salah was stuck right on the right, and there was no one running through middle. You know, everything that Darwin Núñez done off the ball wasn't happening. You know, everything that Diogo Jota does off the ball. You know, that everything that Sadio Mane does off the ball, it wasn't happening. And it was making me go mad. Guys, give us your shout on Luis Diaz. I'm saying
I don't know why you're hovering in between 4 and 5, because a lot of people have said 6 is also hovering between 5 and 6. I mean, come on, guys.
Really?
Hovering between those two. Come on, guys. Last
little burst of rates. No way I'm giving him 6, Abby. No way.
Look, 6, 4, 5.
No way I'm giving him 6, people.
Wow, people think that he was as bad as Robertson, Van Dijk, and Trent. Wow. Come on, guys. Like, honestly.
Let's go. Look at that. Nerbeats is in the building. He's very level-headed. Very level. I met Nerbeat. Very level-headed. He don't fuck about.
A lot of 5 and 6.
5. I think the average. No, shut up. 6. There's only about 2, maximum 3 6s. The rest is going with the 4 and 5. 5 out push. First 3, 4, 5.
Casey Miller.
Yeah,
He is. I thought he was the only one with any bit of fight in him.
I think it's 4 or 5, Abby. And you're going to say 5 immediately. I'm firm on a 2, 3, 4. No, I'm overruling you on this one.
We're going to give him a 4. You thought he was... Come on. Nobody today gets more than a 5 spot.
Yeah, that's true as well. If you look at it from...
You can have Diaz.
What do you do, Yard?
Cassie Miller. Hey, come on. Even I've got a big Diaz love in.
Why are you doing this? Default 5.
Yeah, 5 then. Yeah, just do 5. Not a 4 though.
4.5.
No, we don't do. You said you don't do points 5s.
He could be the first one.
Yeah, go on then. 4.5.
Oh.
Well, he should be 5.5 then.
No. I think we're going to keep him here. He's going to be right here. Yes. 4.5.
First time on Chris Khan TV ratings, he gets.
Hold your Dan. That is such biasness, man. That is such bias. He was in it. I agree with this, man. Dallo pocketed him, bro.
Chris, look what he's playing with a 50% Robertson who can't even run anymore at the moment.
You can't blame Robertson for his performance, man. Robertson did make overlap runs for him, I think.
Milner was awful. Henderson, they didn't give the ball quick enough to him. They didn't, Diaz, you gotta let him run onto things. How many times did he run into things? He didn't.
It's a bit depressing, these ratings today. Really appreciate the support, man. Big up Billy every time. Mane's overall play, his runs in behind, coming short, pressing and passing. It's not just his 13 goals. Avi, wake up. Bobby and Diaz can't play together. We missed Núñez today and Jota's movement. We did, man. We did. But we also know Diaz is settling in still, man. It's early days. He's been here 4 or 5 months. He's been here 4 or 5 months of playing time in terms of training and playing. I know he's been here like from January in terms of actual time. Let's give it time.
I tell you what we do on Saturday.
Do more. I agree, Billy.
I tell you what we do on Saturday. We play Cavalli on the left, play Diaz through the middle, and Salah on the right. I'm actually begging for that to happen.
But then
Bobby's not the answer.
people are also remembering Mane was shocking on the left last season. I agree. Stop this revisionism. I agree with that as well. Mane was again for exactly. You can't be letting Dello get the better of you. It was like fucking. They were on drugs,
I
man.
think Malacia had the better of Salah then.
He did. We're gonna get to there, obviously. I mean, we can go to Bobby next if you want. I'm ready to go to Bobby. I thought Bobby was atrocious. I think Bobby made me go mad when he got that ball. Milner or one of the guys played it off to him and he tried to flick it over to them. Did you see that part?
When
But
the
then
system, when the actual system fails, the whole team fails. He is no longer the system, Chris. Bobby is no longer the system. We saw it with the Nunes signing. Bobby, unfortunately, hasn't got it in him anymore. He's a good. You bring him on, 20 to go, settle the game down a bit, play a few clever passes when you're winning. A bit of intricate passing, a little bit smart. Get your phone cameras out. He's not what we expect anymore. He can't be start of the press anymore because he can't press anymore.
Sonny Bay, that screw part.
I fucking pissed everyone off. He had Hendo or Diaz and he tried to scoop it over at one down.
Yeah, James Milner had a guy in. Yeah, man, I lost it as well, bro. I lost it completely with that slick pass. Do you know what I've given him? Are you ready to see it? What would you have given him? Let's see if we agreed.
1. And that kills me because I love Bobby.
We've agreed. Wow. I
would have let him go this summer, Chris, if I'm being
I would have as well,
honest.
brother. I would have as well.
I would have actually let him go and kept Taki.
Who?
I would have kept Taki.
Oh.
I know he's literally been he literally has been crucified after Monaco on Saturday because he came off 4 years, I think, because he couldn't get into the game. But I would have kept
me and you changed our minds so much. We argued left, right, and center. And just when I was ready and I thought Taki's done enough to earn a stay of execution, we got
They got some good money for him. But love Taki, man.
What's the money now? This is we're gonna go mad debate again. We don't want to go there about the money. Mohamed Salah.
He got the goal, didn't he? He got the goal.
That's why I'm hovering at the moment. People are gonna hurt us.
I don't want to say it early, and I'll save this, and I'll only save it exclusively to your channel. But I'm going to give it a month before I say what I really want to say about Mohamed Salah. I just hope it's him just getting back into full form. But yeah, I don't want to say too much, but I'm slightly worried. Just slightly worried about Mohamed Salah.
Any hints? Any suggestions?
Age, too much football.
Okay.
Pace in his legs.
Right. Fair enough.
Still got the same movement, but
fair enough.
I don't want to say too much. Okay. But yeah, for the goal, he gets the goal. Malacia did a good job on him.
Well, again, look at the variety of opinions. We start off with a 2, 3, 6, 4.
I'm going to interject here quickly, because this comment, and it's been said a lot, and I want to address this. Plano TX, I presume he's from Texas. What do you guys think of the book from Pep Linders? I find that totally unnecessary at this time. So just in a nutshell, yeah, I think I hated the whole procession over it. I think it's embarrassing that number 2 is releasing a book. We did a whole show on it on LFC TV. I don't agree with it. If he thinks he's a big man, he should go out and explore and become a manager. He was a manager at NEC Nijmegen, a Dutch team where they were top of the league with 13 games to go. They had like a 4 or 5 point lead, and he absolutely fumbled it. But yeah, I think it stinks that he released a book and we did this whole thing. It's a bit comical, but yeah, that's me done. Oh, wow. Sorry about that, Chris.
No. Speak your mind, brother. Speak your mind. Sam says Bobby was mad, but it's not his fault. Can't play as a false 9 to facilitate when there is no attacking threat to facilitate. Salah hugs the line, not Bobby's fault.
But again, Salah's maybe suffering because of Trent and because that right-hand side of midfield. Trent, even Salah's dropping back and he's right on the wing. When Salah in the last 3 games, how many dangerous positions in front of goal has he got in? He hasn't. He hasn't at all.
NBA sends in a super chat. Appreciate the support and love, brother, every time. You know this. He's not linking up well. I think he's talking about Diaz again. He's not linking up well with Robbo or Bobby, who are both off form. Bobby maybe past it. We agree. He's also new to the club. We agree. So we'll judge him at the end of the season. Diaz deserves time, no doubt. Absolutely. I've got him hovering over 4 and 5.
I'll give him a 5. He got a goal. He got the goal, didn't it? Anyone that got a goal, 5.
Really? I thought he was shocking. I don't
think you were shocking, Chris. If you're shocking, then you put him as it was like a 2 then.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
He scores. The thing is, he can play. He can be on the peripheral. How many strikers have we had in our team who've been on the peripheral and they score?
You know what? This is so true. You know that I didn't even realize he was playing, man. How often do we say that about Mohamed Salah? I didn't even remember him playing. I'm gonna. What do you want to do with Salah, man? You're saying 5 because of the goal.
5, but I'm holding my tongue. I told you, I'm holding my tongue about what I really feel.
Then shall we leave him at 4.5 with Diaz?
How many Diaz gets that today? Come on, you can't be giving him out like Christmas crackers. No, you got to give him 5. You can't say he's a 4.5.
Then I'm giving Diaz 4 then.
Okay, you can give Diaz 4 then.
And they would have been the same if Salah didn't score. Is that fair?
Yeah.
That's the lineup. Subs came on. Do you want to go with Tsimikas? Did he?
Fab first? I'll give it with Fab first because he was the first one, right?
Okay, cool.
3.
Even as a sub.
Leggy. Very, very, very leggy.
It's still not looking right, is he?
Scary thing, yeah. It's a scary thing. I think Klopp might have to reset him like he did the first season and bring him back until October. But we haven't even got enough depth to do that with Fab. He needs a huge rest. A huge rest. Because once those legs go, the amount of games that
what's the rest going to do, Avi? If his legs are gone, are we saying that
Chris, this is the fair.
I'm not going to lie. I haven't seen a good Fabinho in a long time, and I keep saying
it's definitely like 4 or 5 months. I can't even remember the last time he's had a good game. It's all well and good, like spraying the pass 3-5 yards and get your passing stats up, but he just doesn't look menacing. He doesn't look as if he's kicking on the opposition's heels and snapping away at those tackles and winning the ball. He doesn't look it right. He doesn't look right at the moment. He doesn't look right. He might just be carrying a little bit of a knock since last year.
Yeah. The reason why I'm giving him 2, and I'm open to change maybe. The reason why I gave him 2, he came on fresh and energetic, supposed to be. He didn't look energetic or fresh.
But by then it could be also because we were chasing. So we were all dispositioning ourselves as well.
So look, Simon comes in with... I think this was supposed to be a super chat, so I'm going to read it out. He says, the first 3 matches have been a Premiership party. It's been fun. Stop the drama now. Our team could go to bed for 7 matches and win the next 28 and still finish second. Stop this nonsense, for fuck's sake. Give the lads a break.
I don't think we've done any. I don't think we've been too critical. We're not swearing. We're not ranting, as some would, or, insulting the players. We try to be as professional as we can. But yeah, we're all... Look, I'm just done at the moment. I'm just done with the team, but I'm not going to be, swearing and lashing out on them.
So what do you want to do? Fabinho, we've given him... All right, we need to keep it moving, man. Look at the time. All right, Tsimikas.
Nothing of note, Riz.
Nothing of note.
And it's hard because they should start on a 5, so maybe he gets a 5, no?
No,
what's
why?
His average position? What's it? Okay, how do you start? So from minute 1, what are their ratings? 1, and then they can only work themselves up, or how does it work?
Yeah, I'm giving him 3.
I don't know what for. I didn't even.
Okay. Okay, there you go. Had 0 impact. Happy with that? 0 impact. Do we okay with that? Did he have anything to do? Yeah, 4-2. He came on and gave away a goal.
Giving away a goal. So, could be a plus sign too.
2?
Yeah, 2 is fine. Just I guess.
Who else came on?
Fabio.
Young man again. Talk to me.
6.
No. I'm not giving no one a 6.
Came on and started threatening them, Grizz. He was good. He got the shot off, which led to Salah's header. He needs to start on Saturday. At home.
We just lost to a banter club, Avi. I'm not giving anyone a 6. 6 means good.
No, 7 means good. 8 means
No.
brilliant. 9 means phenomenal. He didn't do too wrong. He didn't do too much wrong, Grizz. Kept the ball tidy.
You want to give him a 5?
Everyone's saying 6. Fabio was good. Fabio 6 gave a spark at least. Yeah, he did. He was trying things. He was doing a lot more on the left than Diaz did.
Okay. As I said, I'm very open to change. If people are saying 6, no problem. We go with the.
What did you think? He was just average then?
No. Maybe I'm being harsh. You're right. By then, my head was gone. You see. So maybe I wasn't being subjective.
Yeah, 6. I think everyone's saying 6 because Emily Roberts is a bit harsh with 4. Coming out.
Oh wow, this is some stat. I don't know if this is true. Is this true? Is this true? No way. That's not right. No way.
Is that the game where Rashford did Trent over? I think it was.
We need a stat check on that.
I think it could be right. Wow. Bobby Salah would have started. Milner, Hendo would have started.
Diaz and Elliott.
Diaz, Elliott. Diaz, Elliott.
Diaz and Elliott. The only ones.
Allison was brought in 18, yeah?
Diaz and Elliott, he's right.
Van Dijk, yeah. Wow.
What a...
Hey, give yourself a pat on the back, Sean, for that one. Fair play to you, Villa. That is a stat. That's a worrying stat.
Milo says, Grizz, you bang for Arsenal on a slice. I have a spot for you, but you should be worried. Yeah, we're worried. Look at these ratings, brother. These ratings suggest that we're worried. How many 2s is there? How many 1s is there? Majority of the team got 1 or a 2 from us. Majority of the starters got 1 and 2 for us. Was there any other subs, guys, that I'm missing out on? No.
Naby apparently fell over or something.
We're not going to discuss Naby today. We're not going to waste time on Naby. Guys, let us know in the comments below once the video is uploaded if we agree, disagree on our ratings. First time for Ravi, so he knows now what kind of.
I might be back for the Saturday one.
At least you know which kind of base we're working with. Like 5 is average.
No, I think I did kind of well. I think it was okay. I think we both agreed on.
Your Diaz one was funny. It was just a pure Taula one. Diaz, 6. You didn't want to talk about him in any negative way. It's so funny the way you do it.
It's hard.
You don't even hide it. It's too funny.
Hard to speak in general right now. Can I ask you one question before we wrap up? Yeah?
Let's do
I don't know what time we're going to wrap up.
Yeah,
do we see a midfielder come in? Yes or no?
I see a midfielder coming in, yeah. I see a midfielder coming in. But
are you worried about this team in general?
I see the evolution at the back. I'll say the same thing. I see the evolution at the front. I don't see the evolution in midfield and the progress of the evolution in midfield. That's what I'm going to keep saying, Avi. Until I see that, there is cause to be concerned because we're fucking with a juggernaut. And we ain't got time to evolve.
Is Naby gone this summer?
I can't tell you right now. This is not the show for it, man. This is just a post-match ratings. Debate.
Yes or no. Is Naby gone?
Well, we're going to do extensive chat around all the issues.
I'm going to be here tomorrow.
Well, make yourself available, Sonny boy. And if not, you're going to be on the call-in show on Saturday. So you've got time to think. We've got time to assess. We've got time to relax, maybe, or even get more angrier, as the case may be.
Oh, Plano boy's got a good point. Rate Klopp. Surely you've got to rate Klopp.
I don't think he's got our thing on the thing, have you? Have you got a Klopp picture? No.
Just put Naby in front of it. That's cool.
No. I'm gonna put Reece Williams as Jurgen Klopp. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I have given Jurgen
Yeah, same.
I think I'm very, very fair in saying Ten Hag outschooled him in every way, in motivation, tactically, mentally, everything, in every way. Some people are saying zero, but he turned up.
Yeah, I agree. One.
Ten Hag done him in every single way. But anyway, people, um, thank you very much for joining us today for the Rate and Debate show. Hope you guys agreed with our ratings. Leave a comment, like the stream on your way out. Leave a comment to what you think the player rating should be. We'll see you after Saturday. Are we playing?
Saturday, yeah.
What time kickoff?
7 a.m. for me, but it'll be a 3 p.m. kickoff for you guys.
3 p.m. kickoff. We'll have an instant post-match reaction. We'll have a rate and debate show. And then we'll have a call-in show. Wow, mega Saturday lined up for you people. Content is flowing. Like, subscribe, share. If you're subscribed already, of course you are, because you're not allowed to join in if you're not subscribed. Yeah, tell your friends. We're trying to build a nice community, and it's been a magnificent community tonight. Over 370 of you at one stage. Brilliant. Big up yourself as well, Pixelated Pigeon, man. We out of here. Yeah, look, United are still the banter club, but let's keep it humble. Let's keep it humble. Let's keep it going. We out here, people. I'm ending this broadcast. Love you and leave you.